Jack Grealish features across the papers, and there's more injury worries for England. For more on this, we're now joined by sports broadcaster Shaban Ahern. Shaban, morning.
Good morning. How are
Shaban.
you guys? You all right?
Yeah, good.
Oh, well, good. Happy Friday. Yeah, back page of the Mirror, going with agony. AA there. Trent Alexander-Arnold suffered Euros heartbreak. Weeks out for up to 6 weeks is what they're saying. The Liverpool fullback limped off with a thigh injury during the friendly with Austria on Wednesday, and scans confirmed yesterday Gareth Southgate's worst fears. Really sad news for Trent Alexander-Arnold. I mean, he worked so hard to get in the squad. The press, Alan, that happened, will he be in, won't he be in, he's not been picked, is he being picked? And then for this to happen in a friendly it's just sad.
Is this fatigue, Ray, do you think? End of the season? One of those injuries?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, muscle strains usually are that. But sometimes it's just you overstretch, and it just happens in football. You just can't. There's always an injury somewhere along the line in a squad. That it's horrible for the player, but that's football.
What was your worst injury, Ray?
Well, I got injured the game before the 2000 Euros, and I'd done my ligaments at Wembley. Roberto Carlos left back, and I was playing right hand side, and I was out for 6 weeks, 6 or 7 weeks. But my worst injuries probably was my cartilage. I shattered my cartilage, and had to have, in those days you had it all out. They took it out. Now I think they stitch it back together.
Oh my goodness.
So it's better for you when you finish your career. Your knee's not sore, but now mine swell out when I play, or even play golf sometimes. Because all your weight is on that left foot, isn't it? As you hit the ball, and sometimes it just blows up a little bit. But you expect that.
Wow.
I expect that. I mean, if they said to you at 17 you can have a dodgy knee, your age, or you can play all them games for playing football, you'd take a dodgy knee all day long, wouldn't you, Al?
Is there something in stress and pressure on young players like Trent and all the media focus that was on him, and then what happened here? You look at his face, that picture of him limping off.
Oh, he knew that
just
away.
Gutted.
Straight away.
It was all. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I'm trying
There's
to.
not
say
even
it,
a debate there. I mean, as soon as you know when you've really done yourself in.
Yeah.
I mean, and as I said before, it's at least 4 or 5 weeks if you've pulled a strain on anything. I mean, it's at least 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And then you don't know if it's a bad one, then you're in trouble.
Yeah, and
it's going to be 6 weeks.
Yeah, well, back page of the Sun as well, focusing on, as well as Trent, wounded lions. That's the headline there. Picture of Harry Maguire. Hendo could miss all Euro finals as well. This is David Kidd and Charlie Wyatt saying Gareth Southgate is facing a mounting England injury crisis.
I think believe it or not, I think Maguire is worse for Gareth and Henderson. And don't get me wrong, I think Henderson's had a brilliant career. But I think Maguire, he needs Maguire and one other as a centre back.
He might look at the situation saying, I've got one more pick with Trent missing out.
Yeah.
Who's going to be more fit?
Yeah.
Is it Henderson or is it Maguire? If he thinks it's going to be Henderson, he might miss like Ward-Prowse and people like that might miss out. But if you think it's going to be Maguire, then someone like Godfrey might get a chance. Or Ben White, who's been in the squad.
I wanted to ask, Gabby Agbonlahor had said on, I think it was Wednesday morning.
What about Jack?
We'll get to Jack in a second. That Jordan Henderson was selfish to take his call up, and he should have, allowed that place to somebody else. What do you think about that? Do you think it's fair that he took a spot, or is he just turning up?
Not really, is he? I mean,
is it selfish or not?
No.
Tell Gabby that later.
You don't turn down an opportunity to go away with England, and he might think that I'm getting fit. I'm not too far away, Jordan, and he might play a big part still in the Euros if they do get to the quarterfinals. With all his experience, picking up European trophies with Liverpool, he could be vital in that midfield area. So I wouldn't say he's selfish. Exactly how... and the England medical team will know how bad he is. They'll be talking to Liverpool medical team saying, well, how's he recovering? Yeah, he's nearly there.
He hasn't played in 3 months, though.
I know, it is a lot time missing out, but...
Well, maybe Gareth knows something we don't.
Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.